Hello and welcome everybody to episode 18 of the podcast. I'm Michael.
I'm Noé.
And we are the Knights of Entertainment, a podcast covering topical news and deep dives into your favorite and unknown comic books, movies, games, and more weekly. We appreciate you tuning in and hope you enjoy the show. This is what we are covering tonight.
One Piece. Hey man, it's gotta be dramatic. It's the One Piece, yo.
But before we do, like, follow, and subscribe to the channel, and buy me a coffee /KOE pod, and hook us up with a meat or something. Come on, guys.
We're broke.
All right, let's get into it.
All right, so it's One Piece. Everybody knows One Piece. Everyone knows it's over 1,000 episodes long, 1,000 chapters long. It's been around since 1997. It is now 2023, and there's probably nowhere near even close to being done. I'd still give it another 5 years, if I'm being honest.
So if you haven't started watching it yet,
You better start watching it now.
you might not ever catch back up.
Do what I do. Watch 2 episodes every day.
It'll take you 13 years, but go.
That's 40 minutes a day. And you'd be surprised because it comes out weekly, right? Mm-hmm. So you actually will catch up to it. Like, it can't beat you in numbers eventually. If you're doing 2 episodes a day, 7 times 2 is what? 14? It's 14 episodes. You'll catch up. Believe in yourself. I'm Naruto.
We're not talking about Naruto.
Believe it.
We're talking about One Piece.
Or be like Martin Lawrence in Blue Streak. Believe that. We're getting way off topic. So we're not talking about One Piece right now. We're talking about the One Piece.
The One Piece?
Like the actual, what the One Piece is.
What they're looking for?
Yeah. Or what allegedly 20 goddamn years. No one knows what the fuck it is. So the One Piece is basically Goldie Roger's vast treasure that he left.
Right.
Now, Goldie Roger was the king of the pirates in his day. Like, he was the man. Like, there was Goldie Roger, and then there was everyone else.
Right.
That's basically how it was. So around the time of his sailing and whatnot, he came across a story of a guy named Joy Boy, who was around during the Void Century. And the Void Century was 100 years of One Piece history that's completely erased from all existence. So it must have been something major that happened. And he heard that Joy Boy had a treasure. So Roger was like excited about it. So he decided to go check it out. And he figured that the treasure was at the very last island on the Grand Line. I'm basically going to be throwing a lot of words out here, like locations and people and stuff that I'll cover later on. So just for now, just, put a little like dot
tack.
Yeah, on everything that anything that sounds like, like what does that mean? Like the Void Century? I'll get into that some other time. So Roger thinks that whatever treasure Joy Boy had, Joy Boy as well, I'll talk about later, because I should mention that as much as I love One Piece, I've only been watching it for like 6 months. So I am new. So I'm learning as I'm teaching you guys or talking about it.
So the weebs do not need to come after you for this one.
No,
the gods of the weebs.
I'm still trying. Like, I'm learning little by little. I'm reading every article that comes out for One Piece once a day. All the new articles. I know what's going on. They're at Egghead Island. I know the Yonko. Okay, I got it. I'm on it. Don't you guys worry. Once I obsess about something, I'm the man. So, what was I talking about? I forgot everything about One Piece. Right. So Rogers thinks that the treasure that Joy Boy had is on the final island of the Grand Line. And his theory is supported by the simple fact that the world government forbids complete access to that one specific island. So he's like, well, there must be something there if they won't let anyone go.
Right.
So he goes to that island. I think it's called Raftail, but they changed it to Laugh-Tail after what happened. They get to the island, and Rogers and everybody on his crew, whatever they saw there, it caused them to completely burst out laughing. Like, they laughed their fucking asses off. You don't see what it is. You just see them fucking laughing their fucking dicks off. So and every single one of those fucking pirates on his crew took that shit to their grave. There were 2 pirates on his crew that did not go onto the island itself to see what the treasure was. I keep wanting to call it the One Piece, but it's not the One Piece yet. And the 2 pirates that didn't go was Shanks and Buggy. Buggy didn't go because he started feeling sick. He was the only crew member on Roger's ship with a devil fruit power, which I'll get into what devil fruits are way later. There's a lot to cover, by the way. The whole podcast could be just One Piece, I promise you.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of people that would love that. But
Well, I'll be here. I'm the One Piece. Just consider me Mr. One Piece. So Shanks stayed back on the ship with Buggy, who was getting really sick on the ship. Just him. He was the only one. So there's a theory that there's something on the island that causes devil fruit users to get sick. Well, a theory that I'm thinking about. I haven't really read into it. So they have no idea what the treasure is. And right now, Shanks and Buggy are like major players on the world stage. They're both emperors of the sea, Yonkos. They're like the highest of the high on pirates. Which makes sense. They were Roger's pirates, the pirates, king of the pirates. So of course his crewmates would be just as fucking powerful as he was. So they start laughing, and ever since then they call that island Laugh Tale and they never spoke about what it was. And let me look at my notes here. So after that, the world at large called that particular treasure the One Piece. Roger's treasure was now the One Piece. And rumors started going around. Eventually Roger got sick. He was dying of something. The king of the pirates just fucking died of tuberculosis or something. I can't remember what. I swear I read somewhere that he died of hepatitis B. He was dying of hepatitis B. I don't know if that's true, but I swear that's what I read. The most powerful pirate to ever exist was dying of hepatitis B. I think. I don't know. I'll have to read into it a little bit more. Because he was dying, he just decided to give himself up to the government, and they decided to execute him in a big public execution. Like there was a lot of the major players now on the world stage were at that execution. Like they were kids, they were young. This was 20 years ago, before the start of the series. And one random guy who's like, "Hey, Rogers, hey!" Like just out in the crowd, right? Is it real? Is it real? And he's like, "My treasure? If you want it, you can have it. I left it all in one piece." And everyone lost their fucking shit. Him saying that his treasure is all in one piece somewhere out there in the ocean. By the way, there's like 22 million islands in this world. There's no landmass,
right,
except for a big mountain, but everything else is just islands. So because him saying that before they killed him, right, started the grand age of piracy. Because now everybody wants to find the One Piece and claim it and be the next king of the pirates.
Right.
That's Luffy's main goal, really. Getting the One Piece, becoming the king of the pirates. I mean, it's symbolic, right? If like some weak pirate finds all the treasure, right, he's not going to suddenly become as powerful as Rogers. Like, it's just a symbol. So, yeah. So for 20 years, everybody was looking for the One Piece. It was their claim to be the next king of the pirates. 20 years, no one found a thing. Rumors started going around. Hey, maybe the One Piece isn't real. Maybe Rogers is the biggest troll that's ever fucking lived. And he on his deathbed, he's like, "Hey, fuck all you. It ain't real. But I bet you, like imagine like starting, like the pirates were not at the level they are now back then. During Rogers' time, there were a lot of pirates, but not like." They weren't like a huge threat to the government.
Right. Him
saying that the One Piece is for whoever can claim it and causing the grand age of piracy made pirates a competitor to the actual world government. So some of them were thinking that was just the biggest troll in One Piece history. Like he lied about the One Piece just to fuck the government over for the rest of their forever. You know what I mean? Would that not be the coldest shit ever? Like you lie, your lie caused the government that killed you to constantly struggle to keep order because of the pirates that would never stop rising up to look for the One Piece. Like he must have been laughing his ass off straight to hell. I'm assuming Rogers went to hell. I would go to, because he was just like that. He was just that guy. He'd go to hell and beat the devil and be the king of hell. So then, during the Marineford War, Whitebeard, a Yonko, and considered the strongest man in the world at the time. He's like fucking 95 years old. And he was like, he's still considered the strongest man in the world because of his fucking devil fruit, the tremor fruit, could destroy islands. It was earthquake powers. Mm-hmm. During the battle, he was killed. Right before he died, he's like, everybody, listen up. The One Piece is real. So 20 years later, after Rogers said the One Piece existed, one of his probably his greatest rival, pirate-wise, reaffirmed that theory or that claim, reigniting pirates' lust for the One Piece. It's one thing that Rogers 20 years ago said the One Piece existed, and he left it for whoever wanted to find it. And 20 years go by, no one finds it. They start having doubts. But now the world's most powerful pirate at the time reaffirms that claim. That's just reignited everyone's passion to find the One Piece. The only difference is Rogers did tell Whitebeard when they met one time after a big battle, I can't remember, he told them what the One Piece was. We don't know what he said, but they had a discussion in the manga and the anime. And Whitebeard says something weird. He said, because of what, like he got really nervous. He said, a great battle will engulf the world. The world will be shaken to its core when the One Piece is found. So I don't know why it caused Roger to fucking laugh his ass off, but it scared the shit out of Whitebeard, whatever the One Piece is. Now, a lot of people think the One Piece might be a metaphor, like the greatest treasure is the friends and people you helped along your journey, like a journey thing. Yeah. But Oda clearly said, no, it's actually a thing. It's a physical reward. Fuck all that bullshit about making friends. So the One Piece is something. It's an actual object or a series of objects. Big Mom, one of the Yonkos, even stated during the Wano saga or arc that some of the One Piece might be in the country Wano. So some of the One Piece may actually not even be on the last island on the Grand Line. It might be scattered. So that was kind of, it was never, what's the word, expanded on. She just had a random thought about it. So I don't know. I don't know what the One Piece is. When I first started One Piece, right, I thought it was just like a metaphor. Right. Like it was just like maybe Rogers wanted the pirates to come together and because the government's corrupt and if they came together to fight, but I don't think so anymore. Yeah. I think it's something enough to make the most powerful pirate at the time, Whitebeard, lose his shit. Like this guy's a beast. He's like fucking 9'12". Like he's like fucking 8 feet tall, 150,000 pounds. They make him big in One Piece, by the way. They make some big boys in One Piece. Just huge creatures for no fucking reason. I don't even know how they sustain, their diet. And his name is Whitebeard, right? But he's got no beard. He's got these two tusks that come out like a mustache. They're not hair. They're like an actual tusk. Yeah, Oda's something else. So as I read into it, I'll give my One Piece theories. Like, what do I think the One Piece is? I don't know. For now, I don't know.
You think it could be something that has to be put back together?
Well, no. It's the One Piece already. Well, there's a theory.
Could it be technology?
No, because it's the laughing at it that I don't understand why Rogers laughed at what he saw. That doesn't make any sense to me. Like, what was so fucking... Not only him, but his entire crew was burst out laughing. What is it? Like, what could it be? Like, just like a fucking ass? Someone mooning? Maybe it's a fucking hieroglyphic of Nika mooning the world. Or a statue of him mooning. Nika's a sun god. It's a whole nother story. I can't even talk about One Piece because there's so many extra like footnotes I have to add. But I don't know. I'll look into it more. And I'll be talking little by little about One Piece. But for now, I have no idea what the One Piece could be.
And drop down your theories.
Yeah, let me know what you guys think, or point me to different theories for me to read, and I'll read everything about One Piece. I've been doing it lately. I swear it's hepatitis B. I swear. The most powerful pirate to ever live died of hepatitis B. I'll never forgive Oda. Like, hepatitis B, huh, bro? This man could level a country, a whole fucking island, but he died of hepatitis B.
That's sad.
You should have washed his asshole. How do you get hepatitis B? I don't know how do you get. He should have washed between his butt cheeks.
I know what hepatitis C is.
What's hepatitis C?
I'm pretty sure that's called like cold sores.
That's it?
That spreads.
Just all over his face. Rogers, just a fucking bunch of cold sores all over his fucking lips.
It isn't, God, which one is it that you can get from public toilet seats?
Gonorrhea? I've never sat my ass on a pub. I would never will either.
That's probably for the best.
I just squat on the fucking floor and take a shit on the floor and walk out. I'm not gonna sit my butt cheeks on some nasty ass toilet seat. I've said too much. The One Piece. I'll talk about the One Piece more throughout the next few months. A lot to cover.
I'm sure there is. With what, 1,000 something episodes?
It's gonna be 1054 soon.
Fuck.
And like over like 10 almost in a couple more days. I am reading. I subscribe to the manga, so I get the new chapter on my iPhone. Like when it drops, the English translation. I said English. I'm so sorry. But it's on chapter 1080. Michael's over here fucking rolling.
English.
I didn't mean to. I couldn't help it.
It's fine. Everybody knows.
So chapter 1080 drops in a couple more days. Last I checked, like a couple days ago, was like 8 days from that day. I think that was like yesterday, if I'm being honest. I can't remember when what the hell happened. I know Shanks fucked up Kid. Just fucking destroyed his entire fleet. I will get into it. The One Piece. There's always a character that goes like One Piece. And I can't remember where. I think it's Blackbeard. One Piece. So tune in for all your One Piece news. A year from now, I'll be the One Piece authority. right underneath Oda is it's Calera, the actual creator, and then me. All right, guys, that's that.
All right. If you got any comments or anything, or if you have any theories that you want to send down to Noe, Knights of Entertainment Podcast at gmail.com, and leave a comment. We'll talk to you guys later.
Bye. I swear I was hepatitis B.